everyone, my name's Michaela and welcome to The Way Kids. Whether you're watching this at home or with us at one of our Sunday morning sites, I am so excited we can be together. We're gonna have so much fun and discover more about Jesus' love for us. Let's start off with a game with my friends Mal and John. They'll give you some instructions and then they'll play the game and show you how it's done. Afterwards, you can either press pause and play the game yourself, or you can continue on to our story for the day. If you don't have some of the supplies at home, that's okay, you can get creative. There's lots of fun ways you can play this game with regular items you have at home. All right, see you soon.
Hey guys, welcome to Minute to Win It with Mal and John.
I'm John.
And I'm Mal, and today we are playing a game called Marshmallow Madness. How's it work?
Well, the whole idea is you grab a piece of spaghetti or fettuccine, whatever you have, you put it in your mouth, and then you use it to get the marshmallows in any way you can from the plate into the bowl, which is empty. And you get as many as you can in 1 minute. The person with the most wins.
Can I use my hands?
You cannot use your hands. Hands are behind the back unless you need a new piece of pasta. If you bite it or break it, you gotta get a new one.
Okay.
And so if you need a new one, you can use your hands, but then hands behind your back.
Love it. And there's only one rule.
To win.
Not to win.
Oh,
the
right.
rule is keep your hands to yourself.
Right. I'll remember next time.
Okay. You ready to go?
I'm ready if you are.
Okay, well, we gotta get our pasta first.
Oh, I think we should start with that.
Okay.
Is that fine?
Yep.
3,
2,
1,
go.
How's it going?
Very good.
How many you got?
Not telling. Secret.
I got mine on the table. I don't have to do this one, but I want to.
It's my time to catch up.
Oh no. You know what? I don't want it. Get off.
Oh
Oh, lost the pasta.
no! Time's up.
What'd you get?
I got 3.
Oh, I got 5.
Great job.
Thank you.
John wins. John wins again. That's 3 points for John and no points for me.
What can I say? I spend all my free time moving marshmallows into bowls.
You must. Well, next time I guess it'll be my turn.
Yeah, I guess so.
Thanks for joining us today, guys. We will see you next time.
Bye.
Wow, that game looked really hard, but they did a great job. I hope you had fun watching or playing. Up, and away we go into another week of Up in the Air. Have you ever had a balloon like this one? And then you accidentally let go of it and it floated into the sky? Have you ever thought about how long you think it stayed up there? And watched to see how high it goes? And if it had eyes, how much do you think it would see from up there? Probably so much. Well, today we're going to talk about how God sees everything, including everything that we need. We're continuing to discover amazing things God did through the prophet Elisha. In today's story, we find out how Elisha and company were able to survive during a famine. Let's take a look.
Hey there, you little floating chicken nuggets. Me, Carl. Welcome to Grow TV.
Welcome to Grow TV. Hosted by Carl. Where we have fun with our friends, talk about Jesus, and go over everything the Bible has to offer. Now once again, welcome to Grow TV.
Well, hey there, how y'all doing? Me? Oh, I'm just up here in a hot air balloon still. Just floating around, not doing a whole lot. Been almost a week and this balloon still has not come down. And believe me, I've tried everything. I've tried asking, please, Mr. Hot Air Balloon, please bring me back down to Earth. I'm so hungry and I'm so sorry I popped so many of your family members as a kid. It's just that balloons are so fun to pop because they make that little fun popping noise. But I promise I'll never do it again. If you just bring me down to the ground, please. I've tried calling the police. Yes, officer. I need help. My address? Up the sky. Up in the air? Oh, street? Cloud Street? Hello? Officer? I've tried it all. I'm getting so hungry I can barely take it any longer. I guess the only way to go down is to pop the balloon. Here goes nothing.
Carl, don't do that.
Ah, Katie! What did you do that for?
I'm sorry, I just didn't want you to hurt yourself.
Oh, good. I'm glad that didn't happen.
I said I'm sorry. Plus, popping that hot air balloon could have been really bad. You could have been in a terrible situation.
Well, newsflash, Katie, I'm already in a terrible situation. I'm not only stuck on this floating death trap, I'm so hungry. Sorry. So hungry I could eat the sandwich I left behind my bed when I was in kindergarten.
Oh, wow. You're not kidding.
I'm not. I haven't eaten in like 15 minutes. I just finished my last bag of Cheetos and I got nothing left. What am I gonna do?
Well, let me ask you this. Have you asked?
Oh, I already tried talking to the balloon, but it never responds. But I have never asked about food. Great idea, Katie. Excuse me, Mr. Hot Air Balloon? Do you know by chance have any like snacks or like, I don't know, something to munch on?
Not the balloon, Carl. I meant, have you asked God for what you need?
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, I'm sure. But seriously, this week, after reading our Bible story, I've been really trying to focus on asking God for what I need. You should too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. You weren't talking about the story where Elisha had to deal with a famine, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, cool, because I had read that and I was wondering, what is famine?
Oh, well, that's easy. A famine is when food is hard to find. It usually happens when it doesn't rain for a long time, so the crops can't grow, therefore making it harder and harder to make food.
Oh, that makes sense. Because the story started off with Elisha and a bunch of other prophets that sat down to eat a meal, right?
Exactly. One of the men had gone out to find some food, and when he came back and made a stew with it, things kind of went a little south.
The stew was bad, right?
Yep. For some reason, the stew was inedible. It was gonna make everyone sick, but Elisha knew exactly what to do. He grabbed some flour.
Yep, I remember. Grabbed a bunch of flowers and put it in there. What kind do you think? Maybe roses, lilies, daffodils?
Neither. It was flour, like cooking flour?
Wait, how'd that fix it?
Usually it wouldn't, but Elisha trusted God would use that flour to fix the stew so that the men could eat and survive during this hard time.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
Sure does. And something similar happened later on in the story as well.
Yeah, I love this part. So kids, there's about 100 men with Elijah and they're all super hungry. And the famine sounds really awful. I don't think I'm famished. I don't want anybody else to be famished. So what happened next?
A man from another city showed up and brought Elisha loaves of bread for them to eat.
The only thing is, he brought only 20 loaves of bread for 100 men. Now, I don't know about you, but in my house, we'd be throwing elbows and fighting over that food.
I can imagine. And the people were worried because obviously that wasn't the amount they expected. But Elisha told them that the Lord said this: they will eat and have some left over.
Now, I'm sure some of them doubted because how does 20 loaves feed 100 men? But guess what? It did.
Yup, the men ate until they were full and there was still some left over. It was truly a miracle.
How incredible is that? Imagine if things like that happened today.
Carl, they do.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the countless things that happen every day that prove to us just how God is taking care of us.
Really?
Really, I mean, look around. God gives us sunlight to keep us warm, gives us air to breathe and lungs to take in that air. God even gives us loving people to guide us and help us through tough times. God is always giving us what we need and even the things we want, but sometimes we just need to ask.
You think God listens to us when we ask?
Of course. And I truly believe there are some things in this world that would not happen if we didn't ask God for it.
So you're telling me if I asked for something right now, God would give it to me?
Well, that's not exactly how it works. God isn't like a genie where whatever we want, we get. God created us and cares about us so much. God will always help us when we need help.
I think I understand now. Just like a parent takes care of their kids' needs, so will God take care of our needs.
You got it, but even more so. God has a plan for us, so when we are faced with trouble or struggles, we shouldn't hesitate to ask God for help.
Hi kids, it's your good friend Sam. And man, do we have a great big idea for you today. And it's this: I can ask God for what I need. Are you ready to say it with me? This time, we're gonna shout it out to the clouds, okay? 1, 2, 3. I can ask God for what I need. Wow, great job. Don't forget that. No matter what it is, we can ask God for what we need. Now, in the next episode of Grow TV, we're going to finally see if Carl could get out of that hot air balloon, all right? Okay, I'll see you then. Bye.
Thank you for watching, and tune in next week for a new episode of Grow TV.
Wow, if you were Elisha and had to fix these problems without God's help, how might you have tried to solve them? Without God, I don't think anything we did would work. The stew in the pot was poisoned. There just wasn't enough bread to satisfy a hungry people. But Elisha trusted God, and he knew that God would help him. Today we learned about how God took care of the people by making enough stew and bread for everyone. Nothing's too big or too small for God to take care of. Today's big idea is I can ask God for what I need. Sometimes we spend a lot of time praying for things we want, but forget they're not always the same things as what we need. When we know the difference, we can learn to be happy with what we already have. Let's say our big idea together on 3, all right? 1, 2, 3. I can ask God for what I need.
All right, kids, ready for our Bible verse? I'll get you to stand up and repeat after me. Set your mind on things above, not on earthly things. Colossians 3:2.
Colossians 3:2.
Ready to do it all together?
Yeah.
Okay. Set your mind on things above, not on earthly things. Colossians 3:2.
Great job. Let's close in prayer. You can repeat after me. Dear God, thank you for loving us, for watching over us, and for taking care of us. Amen. Thanks everyone for another great week in our series, Up in the Air. We hope to see you again next week. If you're at home, we've included a few discussion questions, a coloring page, and a worship playlist. If you'd like to get to these, just ask your parents for help and click the link below. And don't forget to join us for Into the Wild, an incredible kids camp we'll be hosting for you and your friends in August. Visit our website to register today. Thanks for being with us today, and we look forward to seeing you again next week. Bye!